Damn, say now where you at?
About how I feel. How I feel is how I feel.
Correct.
How it made you feel.
Alright,
And
there we go.
Hey y'all.
Like with you, boy, can we just rub it out? I don't want no sex with you, you know you my thug, and I can't shake this habit, no. I've been down, baby, heavy reminiscing, heavy on the missing, oh, wish it was different.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Anthony's Too Real checking in, and we have my boo, we have my sissy, and my brother-in-law Tall Bruh. Tell us who you are, guys.
Okay, I'm Ashley Marie. Y'all know me as Ashley Smith, traveling with the Smiths, your fave travel agent. This is
You boy Walt, aka Slim. You already know. We checking in on the marriage podcast. What it is, marriage-ish?
Marriage talk type-ish.
Marriage talk type-ish.
And next time, if you're ever invited on someone's podcast, make sure you know the name of it, guys.
What up?
I'm just joking. So we're gonna get right into it. So typically with the platform that we have, we do discuss a lot of different things when it comes to like marriages, relationships, and all of that. So today we have the Smiths in the house, and we're just gonna go over some of the things that you guys reached out about. And just to keep it a little spicy, we have questions that we will ask in between, just so you guys can get to know us better. I just want to add anything. All right. Okay then, so the first question, while I put the first question, dog, they so goofy. So while I get the questions together, because this was like kind of impromptu or whatever you say, give us your definition on what works for y'all when it comes to like communication, because that was like a big topic that a lot of people reached out about in reference to like communication in your relationship or like your marriage. So what works for y'all? You want to go first, babe?
Yeah, well, basically, it's just the open line of communication. And just to kind of define that, it's just basically letting the other person know your feelings, that other person respecting your point of view, and then letting you know their feelings. Because at the same time, like, you got to come to a common ground. So when a problem arises, or whatever the case may be, or there's a situation that needs to be talked about, or a situation that needs to be discussed, it's just simply sitting down, hearing your point of view, hearing their point of view, and then coming to a common ground. That's like our main basis of communication.
All right. What about you?
I feel like in order for that to really work, you have to be 100% transparent. I feel like in order for that to really work, you have to be 100% transparent.
Okay.
And by being transparent, you got to be vulnerable. Okay. You got to open up and really express how you feel, regardless of how it may make somebody else feel, because at the end of the day, you still holding that baggage yourself.
Right.
So I feel like long as you 100% transparent with yourself, that way you can be open and honest with that person about how you felt about that situation, versus, you using small things or whatever the case may be to really hide how you really feel. Then the problem never gets fixed, or the situation never really gets handled, because you're working on all the little minor issues versus what really bothered you about the situation. So I feel like once you're open and honest about what really pissed you off, or what really bothered you, or what really got you kind of confused, until you're really honest about that situation, then the communication will really work at that point.
I agree with you. And so what you said kind of tied into what Talbert was saying. I love how y'all kind of matched together and didn't even know that y'all answer was gonna come like all the way together.
Right.
But with what you mentioned in reference to telling somebody your feelings, and even though the other person may not agree with your feelings, you know what I'm saying, you're still listening and you're being respectful, because that is still how that person feels, right, or felt. Right.
Because like at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong about how I feel. How I feel is how I feel.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It is what it is. It's just, this is how I felt when you did A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? when A, B, and C arises,
Right.
This is how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want this to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this feeling to happen, because when this feeling happens, you know, the little toxic part of me comes out, and I don't like that. So I'd rather keep things neutral, and you know,
And
let
that's
you know.
the biggest thing, like just trying to, when situations like that come about that have you acting out of character, have you feeling a certain type of way,
Okay.
like those are the times where you got to have those uncomfortable conversations.
Right.
Even though they might be uncomfortable, you got to still tell somebody how you feel,
Right.
how it made you feel,
Right.
and you also, the biggest thing is also you got to have some kind of plan or something that other person can do to not make you feel that way. Because you can't just simply say, I felt this way when you did this. Uncomfortable conversations, even though they might be uncomfortable, you got to still tell somebody how you feel,
Right.
how it made you feel,
Right.
and you also, the biggest thing is also you got to have some kind of plan or something that other person can do to not make you feel that way. Because you can't just simply say, I felt this way when you did this, and then somebody like, well, okay, what do you want me to do? I don't know. I just don't want you to do that. That's like,
it's like, well, damn, what you want me to do?
So you also got to have a plan. Sometimes that might take you suppressing how you felt about a certain situation until you come up with that plan to tell this person, okay, you did this to me, but at the same time, this is what you can do to not make me feel like that.
Okay.
Or maybe when this situation arises, you can handle it like this, so that way it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not feeling or reacting this way.
Right.
You know?
Ooh, I like that. I like that. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and we're gonna take on one of the questions.
Okay. Got a question. Oh Lord. Jesus. Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
What, boo? Okay. So tell me, what is love to you?
What that?
I'm sorry, we had a slight interlude real quick.
Y'all know this, his kids. What happened to you?
It's a prank. It's a
Bro, y'all
prank.
aggravating as fuck, bro. Y'all see we out here trying to do our thing, B. You know what I mean?
Why
We
would
out
you
here,
do
know,
that?
We out here trying to provide a life for y'all, and y'all with this bullshit. Like,
I was about to say.
you know what I mean?
I was about to
Like,
say,
yo,
after
this
this
what
video,
we-
my baby hurt.
Yo,
I seen it when
Y'all,
she
she
came out.
just came out with like this stuff on her face, and I thought she was bleeding.
I did.
And I love y'all.
I was finna
but
say,
for my
but I
kids-
sat there and looked right at her, and I knew
Yo.
it was a prank. Like,
bro, like,
yeah,
what's up?
that's why they be playing with their mama. You know?
No, it just wasn't for us, so I y'all.
Back to the regular schedule program. Back to the regular schedule program.
You ain't gotta edit nothing. He
know
said
what
what he
I'm
said, and he meant what he
She talking
said.
about you don't gotta edit nothing.
He said what he said, and he meant what he said. Period. He ain't got no questions to ask, but he
okay.
done already
I
asked.
thought that bit was spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that bit was spicy.
That shit was regular, man.
Okay.
Let me ask this, as far as
Okay, yeah, go ahead, girl.
let me ask, you know, you and Big Bro, you and Big Bro. Okay, so what, as far as do you do to keep your intimacy level high, even with real life reality going on? Because you know, in life, things happen with the kids, you know, throughout the day, work throughout the day, and you can get caught up in just real life reality,
Right.
cooking for these people, such as your kids that eat for free. And yes, I said these people. You know, it's just, you know,
definitely make you
dealing
feel
with
like
these
these
people on the jobs that, you know, you just really don't want to be at, but you there because you know they pay the bills and they provide for the lifestyle you got. You feel me?
Right. Right.
But how do y'all like incorporate it into y'all every day? Don't be laughing, big bro. I'm talking. Look,
Why you laughing?
We the people want to know.
Why you laughing?
It's easy.
Why is it easy to you?
I start out in the morning, and I don't stop till I get the job done. All day I plant that seed, baby. All day. You hear me? Rather she walk past me, I'm talking about, yeah, like, you understand me? Oh yeah, we work from home, so yeah, it's unconventional. I might catch on her first break. Come here. Yeah.
That's real. That's real though. That's real.
But seriously though, I use our intimacy as a way to escape all that bullshit.
Ring a ding ding.
Like, that's our way to reconnect. Like,
Right.
shit, we can just shut the whole world out and get lost together.
I feel
Right.
it.
Like,
It's true.
That's what I be on, bro. Like, I kind of keep her in a way, cause she the one who kind of like, she got a lot of shit going on. Me,
Right.
I keep it smooth. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have to keep her. Yeah, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come here, girl. Yeah, in the world.
Somebody knows hard out here in the world.
Let me get that shit up.
Yeah, come here, let me hold. Yeah.
Boy, you picked that
know what I'm
bottle
saying?
up one more goddamn time.
You picked that bottle up.
You picked that.
Oh, I gotta drop a bomb on the audio like.
You picked that bottle up one more time.
What a blue ball for the dog who lives.
For Don Julio for our
Yeah.
unofficial
They ain't
sponsor.
sponsored yet, but they about to be here.
Hello, Julio, Don, plug us in.
1942 preferably.
I'm telling you. You feel me? Don't play with it.
I do agree with what you said. I definitely do. And I don't know. I'll be honest with you, like, come with all of that does go on, like with the kids, with the work, and like all of that stuff. Sometimes I don't even really be in the mood. Yeah, like my mind be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm like, dang.
That's when the magic happens, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
And oftentimes when I'm not really, in the mood, like, whew, I be like, I'm glad that happened. You know?
okay. Yeah, it be a release of stress. So you be
Yeah,
like,
like,
damn,
serious.
I ain't even know I had all that in me.
I
Okay.
can tackle today.
What was I worried about again?
I can tackle today.
Okay. What you said was wrong now.
You talking about what you said was wrong. So what about y'all?